Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Oh, yeah. Muted. So I had encoded and uploaded episodes like up through 400. And they were on YouTube, ready to be released. And somebody commented that the audio was really weird. And so I went and listened. And I had been putting a intro. And apparently I recorded the intro at a slightly different audio codec than what YouTube or what Twitch records. I mean, I just simply recorded it using OBS. But the result was that I talked like this on YouTube, which is not a good sound. So now I have, from episodes 300 through 450, I need to bring them down from YouTube, or just delete them, re-encode them. I mean, I figured out what was wrong. And I use a different computer, so it's not really super painful. Just a little bit time consuming. I can just park this here. Run low on chests, so I'll just pick some more of these up. Not the version I expected. Very unhappy that this keeps happening to me. Forgot to empty my inventory before that. Which one are you going into? Hi, Rubble. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for being here. I am tearing out infrastructure that I don't need because the UPS is not working. Serial Dead, hello. Well, Rebel, I don't know the details, but I have had challenging days too. I generally just go and take a nap, but if I can't do that, well, that sucks. All right, let's get rid of both of these. Yeah, well, Huberman, I've mentioned him many times, Andrew Huberman. Tim Ferriss has some great blog entries on sleeping, but Andrew Huberman is got some YouTube content that has some protocols that will help quite a bit with sleep. Highly recommended. I follow his protocols. At the very least, a journal or a process. Do something consistent, you know, if your lifestyle allows it. Not everyone's lifestyle allows it. Well, they're only going to help. They're not going to solve the problem. Most sleep issues, underlying issue is something to do with the mind being active, unable to shut off the monkey mind. All the more reason to have a protocol. Because if you've got a condition that causes you to be limited in what you're able to do or causes you challenges, then a protocol is pretty much the only way you're going to be able to keep your life on what people would call track. Or to have, when you compare yourself to others, have some semblance. Because a mental health issue isn't much different than a physical disability issue. It's a condition that limits your ability to do what our society deems as, air quotes, normal, right? And if you look at people who've been successful in handling their disability situation, they have a strict protocol. The only thing they can do to keep themselves from falling into a pit of despair of, you know, I've got this physical limitation and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I don't want to tear this next one down, but I need to, so let's keep going. You know, Rebel, I woke up one day from a nap. I was working from home because I had injured my back. And on my computer screen was a message from the IT department at my company. And it wasn't a direct message. It was a search page that said, how to know when a remote employee is not working. That didn't help my situation much. Knowing that that my company was following me like that. Hi, Critter. Hey, McIntyre. How are ya? Good to see ya. People have been asking about you. I hope your rehab is going well. Good. I've been hoping you would join my stream so I could talk to you. I was thinking about your knee surgery, and I know you had something more than what I'm going to describe. But the most important part of knee surgery is the rehab. There was a doctor that wanted to know, he used to do rinses and scrapes, and he wanted to know which one was more effective, the rinse or the scrape and rinse. Blotted, yeah. And so he applied for a grant, and what he wanted to know was an A-B sort of thing. Which is better, rinse or rinse and scrape? And the organization said, well, you have to have a control group. Well, what do you mean? Look, you have to have a group where you do neither. Well, how the hell do you do neither? So he had to create 3 groups of 50 people each, and he had to create this elaborate setup where he recorded the process. You know, you can't see your knee, so they put up a little screen there. And so for group A, he did a rinse, and for group B, he did a scrape and rinse. And then group C, he had recorded one of the other ones, and he would just show them and talk like he was doing it. All he did was he poked the 2 little holes in, and he didn't actually do anything to the knee. And the result is the amazing part. There was no difference between the 3 groups. The primary difference was the rehab. As long as the customer did the rehab, they had the same results in all 3 groups. The people who didn't do the rehab or didn't work on the rehab, they had unacceptable results. Yeah, you know what motion and lotion is? That's because I've studied structural integration as a physical therapy tool, and yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to remember because that is how did I lose all of my chests? I must have given them away. Because his structural integration is all about, or rolfing as it's called, is all about keeping the muscles in motion so that they can get lubrication and work. Yeah, but it also, you know, it ties into what we were talking about with you, Rebel. The mental challenges of dealing with those with situations is tough. And rehab, even if it's just quote on your knee, requires a mental conditioning and a patterning and a resiliency, and usually some medical assistance. Trained professionals are much better than us amateurs. And no, I'm not doing much talking because I'm just tearing shit down. What's there to say? Well, those are Logi bots. Where's my other ones? I don't see any con bots there. You got my con bots? Nope. It's alright. I'll take yours. How did the Lions do? Because I've got to check on them. I'm originally from Detroit, so I'm supposed to be following that, but I didn't. That's where my extra 25 went. The Lions have just broken my heart so many times that I can't bear myself to watch them. No, this is still pre. This is not that, Bob. All right, so that's cleared out. Yeah, they've been a bad team my whole life, and I'm over 50, so I can't tell you because they used to play on. They always play on Thanksgiving Day, and I can't tell you how many Thanksgiving dinners started off with a sad note. Massive underdogs, yeah, they're massive, all right. I guess they haven't played yet. I don't know. Yeah, those are the speed twos. That's why I'm tearing this down, is because I'm done building. And this whole thing that I've got right here on the screen, all of this is to build speed threes. And I've got a train here with 16,000 speed threes, and all of these chests have speed threes in them. So, you know, I've got another 96,000 speed threes plus what's in here. I'm never going to use them because my base works. If I look at science, I mean, it's fading away now, but I ran it. It got to 10K. I just need to get the UPS and the power issues. It started sucking up so much power that it stopped running. So I have to, and the UPS collapsed to like 20. So my solution to UPS collapsing is tear out stuff I don't absolutely need as much as I can stomach. There's some stuff I just don't want to get rid of, like my early bases over in Madrid. But inserters and such as that, I gotta get rid of them. Oops. Stop that. Hey man, if I ever get good at speedrunning, my name will be exact. Hey Derek, do you ever stream on weekends, like Saturdays? I know you're gonna have an open schedule while you recover. Well, I've streamed pretty much every day. Make sure you give yourself a day off. I have Tuesdays off. But make sure you have one day a week where you don't stream at all and don't play the game at all. And the reason I recommend that, from my experience, is that it creates a hunger in you. If you do it every day, if you don't have that day off, you do get burnout. It's real. Alright. Thought I had a train around here somewhere. Waiting for that train to get in there so that this lights up. Well, yeah, I've heard you talk about that push for partner, and that's a very, it's not just meaningless check mark because it changes your percentage. Even with the announcement they made with that sub points thing where you can get better ratios, partners get better advertising revenue. I mean, it's only a couple, what, 5%? But still, I mean, it might end up to be $100 a month or something, which matters. Alright, these are all empty. I can send them off to a new task. Oh, copper cable, here you come. Yeah, that is a good sign. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't even know who's a partner. Really, you make that comment, but I never noticed if somebody was a partner. Hmm. Let's bring this train here. Let's get this train out of here so I don't accidentally delete it. We'll send you here. This song. I love the bass in this song. That's pretty much the only reason I have this song in my collection. Well, I do like this guy's voice. I can't remember his name right now, but how full are you? 41, 35. All right, you can do another one. So when Amanda and I want to goof off playing Hollow Knight, it's more knowing that it lowers the average. So getting the check mark ticked off would be nice, just not to worry about thinking. Yeah, I identify with that because I want to play other games, but I also know that other games crush viewership. They were going into these. I do 12 beacons everywhere. So this in and of itself is... This is one rocket silo factory, and I have 3 of them. What are you doing? Oh, I have a ghost train. What are you doing? You're just cracking red into yellow. Why are you requesting? You're at 22. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, even though... I mean, this is research right here. All of this. That'll crush my computer. You know, it's got some nuclear stuff in there, but that's all of research. Now, granted, I've got 3 of these. So, okay. You multiply all of that by 3. Now, that's 7,600 bacons. Each takes 2 speed modules. and I have 3 of those. So I wasn't producing. I had these things made. This whole factory you see right here supplied 2 modules, and as a matter of fact, it's not even got enough going on. Wonder what it's short on. Why are you not working right? Blue chips. I wonder why blue chips are failing on this. Anyhow, 10,000 science per minute. Yes, and I have achieved it. But I ran out of power last time. And before that, I couldn't sustain purple science because of mistakes in the build. And before that, I ran out of power. And before that, trains got in the way. So I'm getting close. I was hoping to be done at the end of January so I could start at the end of December so I could start speed running. But that didn't happen. Because I want to learn to speed run, and I want to get good at speed running, and then I want to try and talk you into doing a team speed run with me. But you don't know that yet. Factorio speedrun. With the upcoming release of Space Age, I mean, all speedruns are going to become null and void until a new one, a new standard is developed. Oops. So starting from scratch on something like that is, I think, not optimal. You're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty. I'm pretty much empty. You're in good shape. These are all tore out. Let's mark all this for deconstruction and get it picked up. Oh, there's a train here. Yeah, the thing about the thing about 100% in Factorio is because it takes 6 hours at the beginning and 4 hours later, your audience of your pool of potential competitors is very small, because who's got 6 hours a day to get good and then 4 hours a day to have a typo? that's a pretty small thing. You know, you and I are lucky right now, and my window of playing full time is closing unless I get some sort of funding deal that I'm going to go try and set up. But it's likely that I'll have to get some sort of part time job or something, and that's going to basically eliminate my opportunity to do 100% except for on weekends or days where I don't have a full work day. But I was hoping to get to the point where I could learn 100% while I was still self-employed, and then with it only being 4 hours, I could fit that into an evening stream. Um, like oh, this is a smoking train. I gotta reassign this train. Alright, let's give Smoking's train a new home. You've already got that one. You've already got all three of those. Aha! One you don't have. Put your name on it, and then put the route back to the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, for me, I'll say this is kind of weird, but I don't really consider... I'm not focused on the aspect of my competitors in 100%. I want to do well enough that I feel I've done well. I want to say, yeah, I had a good run. Oops. I don't need to go to you. You need to come to me. Okay, that's cleaned up. Let's move down here. Might as well bring this train down here. Involved in the category, there's at least a few people playing it seriously. Makes it more exciting, yeah. Wondering if I could put that on a resume. Lorene! Hi! Thank you for the raid. Why aren't you on my... Oh, my list is too long. You were playing RimWorld. How are you liking RimWorld? I'm on a world too. I'm on Earth. I'm trying to get rockets to launch at 10,000 science per minute. It works, it's just that my computer can't quite keep up right now. So I'm tearing out things that don't serve me anymore. And I'm trying not to do stupid things, like blow everything up. Alright, we will send you here to get deconstructed. We'll get everybody else working over here. Tear all this out. So, Lorene, are you enjoying RimWorld? You gonna keep playing it? Not as friendly as Oxygen Not Included, you know. You might have figured that out already. Well, when I played RimWorld, I loved building things. Like, I loved figuring out how to make a room cold, you know, cheaply, and how to build power and stuff. And then when the raids started coming and I had to build defenses, and then players started, or, you know, the dudes started getting killed, it really took the wind out of the sails for me, because I enjoy building things. I don't enjoy having to replace colonists, you know. Especially ones that you've leveled up or modified. So I found that a little too well. I mean, it's a story. It's supposed to be that way, but it's just not something that I was like, this is how I want to spend my time. So I was playing a game of Mindustry this morning with some friends. Which, by the way, if you like Factorio, Mindustry is highly recommended. Mindustry. Oh, you're waiting for me here, huh? Well, you can just come over here because we're going to be here soon. Oops. That sucks. That's specifically why I have that blueprint. Was to stop that from happening, and I didn't. Good. Who are you? 5? Come here. First go over here. Pick that up. Then come back. Fatal, I just built my first ever Spidertron loaded with 4,000 missiles. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Lorena, I don't know how you recover from losing 6 out of 8 colonists. See, that's heartbreaking to me. I don't keep playing when a game does that to me. I can't. I can't handle that stress. I mean, I can handle losing that much colonists about as well as Derek can handle missing a boiler on a speed run or something. I don't know, Derek. What do you rip to most? Isn't it power?